But you wake up in Africa, Europe, America, Louisiana, Georgia, California. She said, Kelvin, when you wake up, you better wake up running. We are here to make sure that you all wake up running. We are here to give you all the tools and mechanisms to run with the world. My little brother's an actor. And when I say my little brother's an actor, I mean he's a real actor. Right now, my little brother is filming Captain America 2 in Cleveland. He's done 35 movies in the last 10 years. He's one of the hottest actors in Hollywood. If you saw 8 Mile, he was Papa Doc. If you saw Notorious, he was Tupac. If you saw Real Steel, he was the dude in Real Steel. If you saw Adjustment Bureau, he was in Adjustment Bureau. If you saw We Are Marshall, that was him in We Are Marshall. A couple of weeks ago, he had the #1 movie in the nation called Pain and Gain. If you went to see Abraham Lincoln, a Vampire Killer, he was in that. If you saw Man on the Ledge, he was in that. If you're going to go see Runner soon with Justin Timberlake and Ben Affleck, he going to be in that. And he was in a little movie called The Hurt Locker that was nominated for 9 Oscars. Eventually won 6 Oscars. And the funny thing about my brother, I wanted him to be an engineer. And when he got nominated for those 9 Oscars, he called me and said, man, we going to the Oscars. We going to the Oscars. I was jumping around like, yeah. He said, look, bro, go get a tuck, go get a new tuck, go get a made tuck, go get you some shoes. You're going to come to the Oscars. We're going to fly you first class. We're going to be in a limo. We're going to be Chris Starling. We're going to be partying. I said, brother, do me one favor. Do me one favor. He said, what? I said, tell Beyonce I'm coming. And we was going to be partying, and we was going to be partying. And I went to the place, and I got my tuck measured, and I got the sweetest tuck you could find, and I went and got some new shoes. Then I got home that night. He said, you got your tuck? I said, got the tuck. I got the shoes. He said, look here now, flying you first class. Here are the tickets. I said, thank you, bro. He said, but I need you to fly in on this date. And I looked at the date, and I said, I can't make it. He said, what you mean you can't make it? I said, man, I got to go speak, in Arkansas that day. He said, you going to miss the Oscars for some kids? I said, yeah, because you've been saved already. You've been saved already. Maybe there's a little boy in Arkansas that needs to hear what you heard such that he can speak to the world. And I said, little brother, there'll be another Oscar. If you are who you say you are, a superstar, there'll be another Oscar. And I'll come then. But as for now, I'm going to Arkansas. And young men, I went to Arkansas, and I came back that day, and the Oscars came on, and I never watched the full Oscars in my life. And I sat there all night looking at the Oscars. And Hurt Locker was a movie that they didn't know could win an Oscar because they filmed the movie. My brother got paid like $69 a day because y'all think this glamorous stuff. He does stuff because of art, not because it make a whole lot of money. Because he was trained, you do what you love, and at the end, the money will follow. So he did a whole lot of movies, like Spike Lee movies, She Hate Me and Sucker Free City, that people don't even know about because he loved the script and he understood what it would do to your mind. Many of y'all don't know him because he never made movies like Madea Chokes on a Chicken or Soul Plane. Because he doesn't believe that art, art doesn't destroy people and laugh at their maladies. Art lifts people up. And when they named Movie of the Year, they said The Hurt Locker, and The Hurt Locker beat Avatar, and Avatar was $1 billion movie. And he ran up on the stage. And young men, I'm sitting there watching the TV with 44 million other people in the world and watching my little brother on the stage kicking and screaming. And I'm looking at the TV like, man, be calm. Chill out, dog. You know how to act. You acting wrong. And I'm screaming at the TV. My wife's trying to kiss me. I'm like, I'm all right. My phone ringing. I don't want to talk to nobody. And little brothers, I sat there watching that TV with tears in my eyes, wishing that my mom was still alive to see her baby. Because when he was in the 8th grade, we sat in the house and watched the undertaker come into our house May 31st, 1994, and move our mother's body. So y'all playing, thinking this thing gonna be like it is forever. I watched my mama die in my daddy's house. And March 28, 2006, I watched my daddy die in my house. In the aftermath of Katrina, my stepmother died on March 22nd. 6 days later, March 28, my daddy died. We had 2 deaths in 6 days, and we had 2 funerals in 3 days. That's real life. Still standing. Young men, I was sitting there crying, wishing my daddy was still alive to see what he gave birth to. Knowing that he never even had the opportunity to go to school, but his son was now speaking to the world. Young men, I was sitting there crying, wishing that the teachers and the people who told my little brother he'll never be nothing realized that it's not within their purview to decide what you're going to be. And that's why we're here. And I was sitting there crying, wishing that the people that knew he could become something and work with him, the people like the elders here, was also looking, crying, celebrating, knowing that they had played a part in his success. Young men, if you don't believe it, I hope today you've come to the place of believing that dreams do come true. But you got to get up every day and work like you've never worked before. You live in a country where nobody ain't going to give you nothing. They'll take something from you before they give it to you. You got to extract out of this world what you need and what you want in a free country called America. And I watched TV all night as my brother was going to parties, the Oscar in his hand. And 4 a.m. in the morning, he texted me. He's about to go on Good Morning America. And he said, man, we did it. And young men, I texted him back. And I said, young brother, we could have hoped for you. We could have prayed for you. We could have took you. You know, we even could have paid for you. But your greatness did not happen. Your dream did not come true until you wanted it for your young men. SOAP can do all they can do for you. They can pay for you. They can take you. They can expose you to things. They can show you things. We can hope for you. But your greatness will not happen until you want it for your... Who want it? Who want it? Don't ever stop wanting it. Thank you all for listening. Thank you. But you wake up in Africa, Europe, America, Louisiana, Georgia, California. She said, Kelvin, when you wake up, you better wake up running. We are here to make sure that you all wake up running. We are here to give you all the tools and mechanisms to run with the world.